What's up, guys? Hope you guys all had a great Monday of DFS. Back for Tuesday, we got a full 15-game slate for tonight. All teams are in action today, and we can get them all on this one slate. So, ton of options, ton of different teams to choose from. Personally, I think it's a day where you want to spend up on bats and save at pitching. We do have some good options at pitching today, but I think with Coors on the docket and with some other good offenses, personally, I want to be spending up on bats. First pitcher I like is Junior Guerra at 6,700. Guerra has been just a different guy at home this year. I'm not sure why, but he's just been a better pitcher at home, just so much better. In Miller Park with a 2.59 ERA, averaging almost a strikeout per inning, which is great. You don't really see that on the road with him. And against the Cincinnati team, he's averaging 20 DraftKings points in 2 starts. Got a win in one of them. This is another spot where he definitely has a good chance to get the win here with Romano going for the Reds. So I like that aspect for Guerra, and I like, he's been pretty solid this year, and he's a good price at 6,700. The Reds aren't as scary against right-handed pitching as they are against lefties, and with Votto out, the lineup is just not as good top to bottom. There's a couple pieces with Jeanette and Suarez they have to worry about. But I think, Junior Guerra should be able to navigate this lineup. He's done it twice already this year, so I don't think there's a reason why he can't do that again. And second pitcher I like is a pitcher that I would never in a million years thought I would be recommending to anybody. But that's Brett Anderson at 5,700. He has been awesome lately. Not only has he been awesome, but he's been doing it with just not throwing a lot of pitches. He went 7 2/3 last game against the Mariners, and he only threw 83 pitches. Then he threw 7 innings against the Tigers with only 74 pitches. So there's a concern that he might not get a ton of pitches, but if he gets 75 to 80, he makes quick work. He works deep into games. He's going to get a chance for a W. He's just been pitching very good. His ERA is down to 3.9. I remember it was over 6, in the May and June. So he's just been a different pitcher lately, and for whatever reason, the Athletics are able to get the most out of their pitchers. They've turned Mike Fiers and especially Edwin Jackson. He's just been a monster this year. So they really know how to work on their pitchers. They know how to make them better and get the most out of them. And it's been the case with Brett Anderson as of late. So you're not going to get a lot of strikeouts. Although he did manage to strike out 6 Rangers in his first outing against them, but he's not a strikeout pitcher. But he can still get the job done, and he has good upside just considering the fact that he will make quick work of things, and I like the fact that he's pitching at home. He has a lot of success at home into the Coliseum. So going with those pitchers allows you to spend up on all the big bats today, all over the Coors game. I like both sides. I know the Rocky side is going to be a lot more popular, but I love the Padres side too for some cheap, low-owned plays. They're still in Coors. Just looking at the total, not a lot of people want to play the Padres, but the Padres have been swinging the bats a little better, and especially if Renfroe plays. If Renfroe is in the lineup, that's going to make me want to stack up the Padres a little more because he's just been awesome against lefties. Let's start it off with Ian Desmond at 4,800. Desmond has been very solid this year against lefties. Not just solid, he's been excellent against lefties. This year, as you see, he's hitting 302 against lefties, 568 slugging percentage, a 266 ISO. And usually the Rockies hit lefties so much better than they hit righties. So whenever there's a lefty in Coors, I get pretty excited because, that makes Desmond a great play, makes Arenado a great play, makes Story a great play. And Desmond isn't as expensive as some of the other guys. You get him under 5K and a good matchup here. So I like Desmond as my first baseman today. Third base, give me Villanueva at 4,600. It was kind of tough not playing Nolan Arenado, but I think Villanueva has just as much upside against a lefty as Arenado does. The numbers for Villanueva against lefties this year are absolutely insane. He should be a platoon player, only play against lefties, but Padres play him against righties for some reason as well. But against lefties, as you see, he's hitting 336 this year. He has a 736 slugging percentage with a 400 ISO, a 467 WOBA. He has just been awesome against lefties, one of the best hitters in the league against left-handed pitching this year. And in Coors gets a huge ballpark upgrade. I think he'll bode well for Villanueva in this spot. Shortstop, give me Trevor Story. I want to pay up a bit. Story He's been crushing it this year all season. He's been very consistent and just been awesome. Crushes it at home in Coors with a 670 slugging percentage. Go with a 316 average. Been hitting the ball very well as of late, slugging 590 in his past 10 games with a 333 average. And Story is another guy that crushes it against left-handed pitching. As you see the numbers, 329 average, 643 slugging percentage. OPS is over 1,000, and his WOBA is 431. So give me Story at 5,800. I suspect he'll be pretty low owned, as that price tag is kind of hard to get to, but he just grades out so well today. So I love Story. And then I love some of these Brewers lefties against Sal Romano. Look at the numbers for Romano. As you see, he's been crushed against lefties. So if you want to stack the Brewers, it's a very simple stack. You just get all the lefties with Moustakas, Shaw, Yelich, and Thames if he's in the lineup. But I like Yelich in the outfield at 5,200, leading off. Going to get a lot of at-bats here. Been crushing it against righties for his career. And as you see, the numbers for Romano are not good against lefties. He's given up a 532 slugging, go with a 312 average. It bodes well for Yelich in the spot. He's been hitting the ball very well in Miller Park this year. So those are the plays. I like Guerra. I like Anderson. I want to stack up Coors. I want to stack up some Brewers. And that should be a good day today. Thanks for watching. Please be sure to drop a like if you enjoyed. And good luck today.